Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live SLY versus MIR season finale for MIR. This is the last time that SLY and MIR will battle during the regular season in the crypts. They may meet each other in the playoffs. In fact, I'm sure they're hoping they meet each other in the finals, but I'm sure Vox and Ark is going to have something to say about that as well. We're winding down. We got 3 matches remaining. Oh man, and the playoffs are going to be fun. I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin with what we got going on with the duels and the jungle. And you guys know I'm pretty excited about the rollout of this tonight. You're going to see the first time ever the Warlord journey begins. So before I get into that, let me jump in to the standings so you guys can see exactly how important this match is tonight. So you've got MIR sitting at 7-1. Now MIR, they would love to close the season on a high note, get out of here at 8-1, have a little bit of rest before we start out the tournament. Of course, you know they want to get their group together and watch a few matches. But you've also got SLY, who's 3-4 and technically in second place. So if SLY wins tonight, this is huge because they would go 4-4 and have a really good shot at finishing second and getting home field advantage. If SLY were not to win tonight, then on Monday, that Vox versus Ark match becomes super, super important because if Vox wins, they could jump up to third. They would knock Ark down, which means Ark would have to play MIR, and then you could have SLY and Vox playing the final regular season game for home field advantage. So there's a lot of scenarios. Anybody from 2, 3, and 4 can still finish second. Anybody can still finish fourth. So it is that close, that competitive. And without further ado, are you guys ready for tonight's bundle before we get into starting lineups? I know we're a couple minutes early, but I had to start this stream early because I got to show you a lot of stuff in this bundle was requested. A lot of it is new items. So we've got some new bullets. We got some new arrows. There's the unbelievable. Well, let me show you all the quantities, and it'll probably blow you away a little bit. And you guys know that I have to go through it thoroughly to give Kel time to get all the numbers consolidated. So here we go. If you guys want to see tonight's bundle and get an explanation of what Warlord is going to be and how important Warlord's going to be for PvP, give me a quick 999. All right, we're going to transition over to it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to show the intro video before we do it. All right, first of all, you can see how beautiful the gear is, right? Gear is absolutely incredible. But let me tell you about the other stuff in the bundle. And tonight, we're releasing the first ever Warlord pet. Now, Warlord pets and Warlord gear have a very important synergy to where the pets deal more damage to people wearing Warlord gear, or later on when you have the Warlord title. But also, the pets give you a unique Warlord skin, which is going to allow you to upgrade your Warlord armor. So they go hand in hand. So the pets are as important as the gear. So again, you want to be able to tame these pets, and these pets are only available in bundles. So that's it. So tonight, you're going to see the Warlord Diesel, and after tonight, you will not see this in a pack. So this is the first pet. It's going to give you a Warlord pet skin when you get him. It's also going to deal 50% more damage if you are a Warlord. And I'm going to tell you his ability shortly. But before we even get to that bonus that's up there with the amazing pet, let me go through a lot of the other items. Some of them are new. Some of them you guys have requested. So I'm going to start out with the silver bundle. Probably the biggest and best silver bundle we've ever put together. So how do these quantities sound for you? 2 max seals, 2 healing seals, 2 grenade swaps, 2 swap smokes, 2 insane elixirs, 2 pet repel, 2 crave carbine, and 2 elysium. 16 items, high-end items. And let me also say, over the last 2 days, you guys will see this tonight, I got over 50 weapon upgrades. Over 50 weapon upgrades. I got swap smoke traded in. So it was just amazing. Tonight, the damage, we had some people go from D30 to D60 just by leveling up. So you're going to see some players really start to hit harder. So believe me when I tell you, Warlord gear is going to be absolutely essential. All right, let's go over to the red bundle. What do you guys think about this? Red bundle, Savage 6 potion, Bionic Torso Scarlet. The reason that Scarlet's important is you'll see the bonus in a second. Max Wax for the blade, Ravishing Ruby, Max Red PvP Gem, Red Summon Skins, D30, brand new Glyph. We saw it rolled out this weekend. Glyph of Brawn. It is in this bundle. Glyph of Berserk in this bundle. And look at the bonus you get for the red or the gold bundle. And if you buy them all, of course, you get them. Again, bundles are limited 1 per person. You can buy 1 for another person and get the tomes. And you can buy 1 for your faction. But you can't buy a couple of these for yourself. So here's the bonus. Bionic Torso Onyx, Bionic Torso Pearl, Sapphire, Teal. So you see the Scarlet over there, that is all 5 Bionic Torsos. I know there were a couple people that were 1 Bionic short of leveling up their base. So it's in here. Now let's jump on over to the gold bundle. Max Wax for the bow. Blue PvP Gem. Stunning Sapphire. Photon Vega. Max Wax for the bullets. Brand new Glyph. We rolled it out this weekend. It's in here as well. You're welcome, Trigger. I see you. Law Glyph. There's your brand new Glyph. You can go health, you can go damage. Gives you a little bit of both. Photon Pluto. And oh, yes, you guys have been, where's it been? There it is. Brand new wax, everybody. Max Wax for the grenades, bombers. There you go. Bombers are going to be dealing more. There's your grenade. And you know what? Not just for bombers. Now, when you do duels or when you do stronghold raids, there's your grenade wax. So that completes the full wax set. So there's your first one in tonight's bundle. M30s. But we're not done. Check this out. I added every bionic damage. We've got bionic hammer, axe, mace, and sword. And you know what else? I had people who were 1 hammer short of leveling up. I had somebody that was 1 mace short. So tonight, there you go. Look at the bionics in this. I mean, just the bionics alone. All right, here's where it gets good. If you guys didn't think it was good already, this is where it's going to start to get mind-blowing. 2 red globs, 2 standard ammo, by request, max pink. We haven't seen max pink in a little while. There's your base +2. Glyph of balance, satchel, and snipers, and Will, because Will's rocking a chameleon. Brand new arrow. This is brought to you by the folks over at Law. 2 of these, they are consumables. You can't retrieve this arrow. And I'm going to tell you why. It's the first ever arrow that is AP5. But it also, Craven Light, you know what decay smoke does? This arrow has the same effect as decay smoke. When you hit somebody with it, they can't seal until they heal. Limit 1 per target. You can't keep spamming them. But now you hit somebody with a decay arrow, it's AP5, and they don't have the ability to seal themselves. I can think of a lot of uses for this arrow. As an opener, how about an opener? You go out, bam, pop somebody with the decay arrow. You know that by turn 1, turn 2, they're going to want to seal, so they're going to have to play their heal and seal early. Not telling you to fizzle that. Did I just say that out loud? I mean, what would the bounty hunter do? You know damn well what the bounty hunter would do. I would straight up play decay arrow and then fizzle bomb you and take your heal and seal out of play, and then you're going to have to play a heal in order to do it. Your heal and seal's not going to work. What are you going to do now? I would pull some diabolical stuff on you guys. All right, anyway, we're not here to talk about the bounty hunter. I love combos. I love combo shots. But that is your law arrow, everybody, and it is a very, very good arrow. It is in the bundle tonight. We ain't done. By request, gold armor wax. Also, you like AP? Newsflash, everybody. When we get to the jungle, killing blows are going to be 250 per kill. Get ready for some PvP. Because it is going to be a melee. It's going to be a skirmish. So, of course, the brand new Gore glyph is going to be important. It's AP1. You've got, all right, real quick question. How many pieces of Warlord gear are available in this upcoming PvP set? Let's see who can get this right. I'm going to tell you how I play. Now, I'm not telling you to play that way, but I play as a deadly sniper. 14 pieces. So, let's just say you were to put 14 Gore glyphs on, you would put one Gore glyph on every piece of gear. How much AP could you add just in Gore glyphs? It's not a tough concept here. How about 14? Do you guys know that the base AP for duelist gear, the whole set of duelist gear was AP 40. So if you just put this on duelist gear, you'd be AP 52. So you know Warlord gear is going to bring the damage. You know Warlord gear is going to bring the AP. So you put 14 pieces on that, we are going to have some major, major bloodshed going on when we get to the jungle. And we're going to start to see some of it in the tournament. We might even start to see some of it tonight. But I cannot wait to see the PvP scale up. And you know what? I took care of the snipers. Now, those of you, how many people have Rose, Maxine, or Wrath? How many people have one of those items? Rose, Maxine, or Wrath? And you've been using Blanco. You love your Blanco. You love your Ammo Noir. Or Will uses Chameleon. All right. Here you go. How about a brand new, upgraded, that is the Jupiter AP8. We're going to call it the J8 when you type it. So it's going to be easy for you guys. Instead of Blanco, instead of Noir, instead of Rambo, this is your brand new upgrade for Blanco. This is the J8. It's all about Jupiter because Jupiter's all about love. There you go. I know you guys love your AP. That is a AP8 right there. So damage will scale. Believe me. All right. I'm going to go over to the bonus items and Energy Orb. We know how good that is. 3 people leveled up Energy Orbs this weekend. Gold pet skins. Several players leveled up brand new gold pets that you guys have never seen before. You will see them between now and the tournament. 2 St. Patty grenades. We had this in the grenade bundle last week. We rolled it out. Well, tonight is your chance to get your hands on 2 St. Patty grenades. And before I get to Diesel and tell you how good Diesel is and how he works well with the Warlord gear, the bonus up top, and this is very, very important, because we had a player level up a weapon to Epic 20. That player's ATT is 23. So I'm just giving you guys a little bit of strategy here. I'm going to help you out a little bit. You certainly, when you start leveling up items, and if it's Rose and you feed, Ruby to it, it goes to Epic 1. If it's Wrath, if you feed Nugget to it, it goes to Epic 1. And then when you add a set of skins to it, it goes to Epic 2. So some of you have Epic 5, some have Epic 10, some have Epic 20. You can only level your weapon up to your ATT. So if that person who leveled to Epic 20 is ATT 23, that means they can only level that weapon up 3 more times until they level their ATT, right? Either by level up or by collecting threads. So once you get up really, really high, you want to start putting your best weapon skins on there because you want the Onyx. You want 25% bonuses. You don't want to get up to 20 and then start using silver skins because you're only going to get a 10% bonus. So once you get to a certain point, and if it's damage 50 or 20 or whatever, you want to get the best bang for your buck. And then you use the silvers and the gold to level up your other weapons to get those up there. All right, this is why this is important. Because tonight, we haven't seen these in a while. As a bonus, if you pick up all the bundles, you're getting 2 shoulder threads, 2 elbow threads, 2 hand threads, and 2 foot threads. So look at all the bionics you're getting. 1 of each torso, 1 of each damage, and 2 of each of the threads, so you can start to work on your ATT 2, your ATT 3, or your ATT 4. You're going to need to collect these threads again, because that's another way that you can level up your ATT, which means you can level up your weapons as well. All right? Now, the Big Daddy. I saved Diesel for last because this is very important. All right. Let me explain. Craven, we'll have somebody send it out to you. Each one is separate. There's a different tier for each one. All right. So as I said, there will be 15 and only 15 Warlord pets. It is a limited series. So Diesel, think of Diesel as an infected Toxie. Diesel is going to damage for D20. You can upgrade Diesel with red skins. You can also upgrade Diesel with gold skins. So you can have a gold Warlord pet. But they are very rare, like legendary pets. They're not legendary. They're very rare, like cosmic pets, because of what you can do to them. But Diesel is a D20 deadly venom. So now you've got 2 major pets, Toxie and Diesel, that are going to hit harder. Now, if you're a Warlord, Diesel will actually hit harder than Toxie. Diesel starts as a D20, and anybody can use him that gets him. But if you're a Warlord, he hits for D30 out of the gates. You level him up to red. Listen at these stats. A red Diesel would be D30, but a Warlord-controlled red Diesel would be D45. A gold Diesel would be D40, and a gold diesel controlled by a warlord would be the hardest hitting pet in the game, D60 Deadly Venom. And that's not all. When you get Diesel tonight, you also get a Warlord skin, and that skin can be applied to any piece of Warlord gear to upgrade the gear 10%. So the skin is going, you don't have to collect 10 skins. It's one skin that you get with that pet. So when you get the Warlord helmet on Monday, you can take this skin and you can immediately apply it to that helmet if you want to add 10% to the stats and instantaneously make it an epic 1 Warlord helmet. Your customization. You can still put your iconic, you can still put your prime, you can still put your stellar, you can still upgrade it, but you get a free, it's like 10 skins that you're getting with this pet. So that is Diesel, everybody. And last, and certainly not least, I heard a rumor that for the first time ever, several pieces of that 14-piece Warlord set. Where's Dimes? Dimes, you ready? Because Dimes is going to love this. And let me get Tiny in the house, Stu. I gotta pick this up for Tiny real quick. Wow, this sounds good. How do you guys like this title? Warlord Tiny. Warlord Dimes. Warlord Bones. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Well, here's why Warlord is going to be the best title and the best gear ever. There are several pieces of the 14-piece set of Warlord Dimes that have dual sockets. The helmet is one of those. So the helmet that rolls out Monday has 2 gem sockets as well. So you get all those stats and then customization of your stats as well. So I have been holding back on Warlord. I'm so excited about this set. It is probably one of the best additions we've ever had to the game. The pet synergy with Warlord is phenomenal, where the pet gets the benefit from you and you get the benefit from the pet. The gear is amazing. The base stats on the gear is incredible. And the ability to dual socket a lot of the pieces is going to give you an added boost. It's going to really separate you from a lot of other players. All right. I know this was going to take a little bit longer tonight because it's a brand new addition to the game. I wanted to be thorough. I wanted you guys to understand it. And there's a lot of new items that we're adding. So, ladies and gentlemen, the best bundle we have ever put in the game right there. So, hopefully Kel will give us a recap. I've went over a lot of my allotted time. So, Kel will update you, and then we will get into a really, really good one tonight. So, think about Warlord pets and think about Warlord armor going into the playoffs. So I saw several people picking up bundles already. We saw Dow. We saw Ocean Man picking up that gold, getting all those bionics as the bonus. We saw Will picking up green and also silver. Will getting that brand new arrows and the brand new ammo. I see you, Will. Will's got some versatility with Chameleon, right? He's picking up both sets of ammo. But the cool thing about Warlord as well is even after you collect all of it, once you get that title, the ability to command those pets is always going to stay with you. And if you don't have the pets, that's why the pets are super important. So tonight is your chance to get Diesel. Diesel very likely will be the strongest pet in the game in about a week. So Diesel available tonight. And there will be 14 more Warlord pets. You can have your complete pet stable. So I see Bones, Craven, Moon, Cat, B-Dub, Amanda, the Assassin, Julia, Valar, Trigger, Flyrod, Julie J, Jim, Dimes, Eric, and Kel. Now that has the makings of a lot of future Warlords right there. So, great start. Enjoy that pet. The pet can be used right away. The pet also will get the Warlord bonus starting tonight because you have one of one pieces. So you are all budding Warlords if you own Diesel. And then again, the helmet will be the first gear piece tomorrow. So watch out for more pets, more gear, and we got a good one for you guys tonight. If you have any individual questions for me about the bonuses, the upgrades, then shoot those over to me after the stream. I'll be more than happy to tell you. This is my baby. I do have to apologize though. Dimes wanted a Garth in today's bundle because you know she wants a Garth. Now, this is the time that I got two announcements to make. Number one, we are not streaming the Portal rewards tomorrow night. I know. Okay. I thought it would be more important to combine the Portal rewards with the Max awards that we're going to do in 2 weeks. People played so well with the Portals, and I want them to get the recognition. I didn't want to do one event, do another event. So tomorrow's award ceremony is going to be combined with the Max Awards. And believe me, if you played Portals, you're going to get some recognition during that stream. The other announcement that I want to make is we are going to limit stronghold traps to 2 of any type of trap. What we don't want is we don't want 8 Garths to where you go in and you're flying around for the whole match and there's no PvP to it. So no more than 2 of each type of trap. 2 mace, 2 Garth, 2 zombie traps. You know the deal. So Dimes was a little sad because there was no Garth. So I wrote a little song for Dimes. I was going to sing it while you guys get ready and do your pre-match buffs. So if you guys could do me a favor, and everybody that's playing tonight, give me your pre-match buffs. And this song is called, this is for you, Dimes, it's called I'm All Out of Garth. It goes a little something like this. Flying alone, will Garth ever come home? He's not in a bundle today. I guess you'll use an ice trap or a horseman knockback and learn a new style to play. I'm all out of Garth. I'm so lost without you. We need you back home to make our stronghold strong. That's for you, Dimes. All out of Garth. I just figured I would brighten her mood just a little bit. So yeah, maybe next bundle you'll get your Garth, but not today. You can never go wrong with Air Supply. All right, I see all those buffs. We got a little thing. We got to do a little thing today. I told you, Kel, I told you I would work it in. Oh boy. Dimes is like, man, I've never been serenaded like that before. There you go. Congratulate. That's first time. All right. I see Will. I see Moonshot. -10. B-Dub. Samurai. Samurai's like, what's that old song he's singing, Mom? It's Air Supply. They're wonderful. Deadly Dimes. Tiny. Fly Rod. Get all those buffs in. Make sure tonight we got Moon, Kel, Fly Rod, B-Dub, Tiny, Craven, Amy, Ray, Animal, Julie J, Nixie, Samurai, Dimes, Will. I need everybody to get those pre-match buffs in there. We're going to start within the next couple minutes again. I knew we'd run over tonight because the Warlord introduction is so important. Let's do it, Will. All right. Will wants to do a lag check. Everybody, give me a 999. About 7 seconds, 6 to 7 seconds. Pretty good. All right, here we go, everybody. We're going to kick it over to the Crips. All right. Tonight's lineup, everybody. You heard all the buffs, so you know what's up. Here is the order. Our home team, MIR, final regular season game for the two-time defending champs. MIR trying to close out the season and go for their third consecutive title. They won the Asylum. They won the Farm, and they are going full speed ahead with a 7-1 record. Only blemish was to Ark. Tonight, SLY is trying to give them loss number 2. MIR thinking otherwise. They want to go in the tournament and take that third championship of team play down, the ultimate in team PvP. So we've got B-Dub kicking it off in the rover position for Team MIR. Following B-Dub, going first for Team SLY, is Ocean Man, making a case for Defender of the Year. Don't forget him in the Max Awards. He's been playing stellar, everybody. Big portal move last week by Ocean Man. After Ocean Man, we go to Moonshot in the defensive position. After Moonshot, we go to Tiny the Tank. Some say world's greatest tank. Flyrod says, well, he don't have a portal championship, does he? It's a good point, Flyrod. Flyrod is a defending portal champion. What's up, Flyrod? We got Kel in the bomber position going number 3. And then this person is making a case for Rookie of the Year, Craven Light, the rover, getting those starting minutes. Craven Light in the rover position, finishing it out, as I said, don't forget the portal champ Flyrod. Flyrod will be making his duels debut Saturday night. We kick it off. Can Flyrod win another championship? Remember, they play doubles, but they're scored as singles. Can Flyrod become 2-time defending champ in portal gameplay? And finishing it off is Bomber Extraordinaire Bones going number 4. All right, you guys see the starting lineups. You know what's up. That is Jupiter, by the way, and there is a telescope, and Jupiter is the name of the new ammo that we have in play starting tonight. Glad you guys found both of those things. All right, here we go. B-Dub, you're on the clock. It is 9:30, everybody. We are going to make this thing happen. You got 15 seconds to give me an action. Boston Main Street. B-Dub going Boston Main Street right out of the gates. And she's also going to go with a little bit of Seal Smoke. Seal Smoke, and then how about Divine Enrage? V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Now, Don't forget, B-Dub is insane. V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. If you guys want to let them hit, let me know. By the time I get to damage resolution, if I don't see weight, and we know we got a 6-second lag, so I'll give you 6 seconds, then I'm going to stop it. B-Dub is insane. She is also a rival gladiator duelist. And she's going with Divine Enrage, which is equivalent to an E3. All right. Looking like we are going to get some early points on the board from B-Dub. Let's get that boss. Boss is turn 1. All right. Let's resolve it. B-Dub taking down serious walls here. It ain't an S6, but it doesn't really need to be honest. Next week, you guys can start, or next game, you can start putting on grenade wax as well, getting that extra bonus. B-Dub, second wall, black, green, blue, and blue. Woo! Big noise to start it out. All right, Ocean Man, you're up from the defensive position. What you got, Ocean Man? After Ocean Man, we go to Moonshot. After Moonshot, we go to Tiny. All right, Ocean Man dropping his own seal. You're going to send a boss over to the opposing team's flag. Seal, boss, COC. All right, Ray, you can't do the seal smoke or pick one, the seal smoke or the attack. Seal smoke, one action, boss second. Activating COC is a third. Stealing the pet is a fourth. That would limit you. So you got to remove either the smoke or the attack. All right, so Ray's going to bypass the attack. He's going to go with the defense. So he's playing the smoke, casting boss, turning into a sniper, stealing Kel's pet, no attack damage. Let's move it over to -10 Moonshot. Moonshot, you're up from the defensive position. After Moonshot, we got Tiny. Where is Moon? Where you at, Moonshot? If you typed it, it didn't show up. Maybe all the lag went to Jason. Everybody else is good. All right, there he is. All right. The reason Jason can do all this is because he didn't have to turn into a sniper. He's already a sniper. So we're going to go boss to their flag. All right, boss. Turn number 1. He's going to steal Tiny's boss. A lot of thievery going on. A boss for a boss. Let's get some pet repel in play. And standard ammo, red glob to Bones. So Bones, you got an attack coming at you. Take it or don't take it. I'm flip-flopping some things. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Okay, cool. Had my map backwards again. Bones is going to let it hit. All right, so Moon, bringing to pain. And pretty solid wrath he's got there. Pretty good gear in defense. Amy with a 25 AP mitigation. Amy, you're taking 20 AP. I'm taking you down to 174. And I'm also taking you from 100 down to 86. Amy at 86 and 174. All right, let's kick it over to Tiny. Tiny, you're up. All right, Tiny's going to get the Road Runner in the game. Going for those early points. Smart move. Max Seal. And F5 V-Day loaded to the wall. We know he's got to move in just a touch. All right, big time hit coming up. MIR, let it hit or acquit. F5 V-Day crush. Bonnie's like, wait a minute. That's a little stronger than my E3. All right, red, blue from Moon. Early shutdown. Tiny taking 10 from the red-blue, stopping that insane gladiator rival duelist F5 crazy mode. I got to tell you, that was going to hit hard. That was going to be up there on the scorecard. All right, let's do it. Let's switch it back over to Kel. Kel, you're up. And Tiny, I'm not going to hit you for 10 because you got ABS 25. So we're going to leave Tiny at 100. He took the red damage, but he absorbed it. Amy, you absorbed it too. You take the AP, but you absorb the regular damage from Moon. Round number 1, absorption. Kel playing Rod. Seal and Thrill from Kel. E3 crushed loaded to the wall. Any objections? Insane Kel, E3 crushed loaded to the wall. Going once. All right, we'll let it fly. Let's go to Craven Light. Kel taking down blue and red. Craven Light, you're up. First move. After Craven, we go Fly Rod, then we go to Bones. I heard there might be a Warlord pet in Jungle that hits the chest that you're attacking and allows you to open it quicker. Just saying, Warlord is amazing. Stay tuned. Craven Light, SP3 Fly Rods Boss. Lot of boss thievery going on tonight. Red Curtis to the wall. Seal Smoke. All right, Steel Fly Rods Boss, Red Curtis to the wall, Seal Smoke, and D30 loaded to the wall. Craven Light is insane. So Red Curtis is going to hit first. And based on wall strength, he's going to give you a black block and a little bit of a green block. The D30 loaded to the wall is going to give you the rest of the green, a green, Insane gives you a blue. So Red Curtis took down a black and probably a little bit more than half of the green. Craven, D30 loaded, Insane takes down rest of the green, blue. All right, let's kick it over to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, you're up. Fly Rod and then Bones. All right, Fly Rod's going to play Red Aster. And remember, Red Aster should be appropriately scored this week. Meaning that he will deal 10 points of damage to the person who cast the pet. He's also going to play Seal Smoke. Blue Spark and V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Insane, Fly Rod, Blue Spark, V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Red block, and you get some of that next red block, Fly Rod. All right, Bones, you're up. Bring us home. End of round number 1, Amy Bones. All right, Amy's going to play Faith. Minimize some of that damage. Going to drop a seal. And again, everybody keep up with which type of seals. You don't want to lose point for double dipping, especially on a seal. Amy playing standard seal. Smoke. Enrage 3, V-Day Crush to the wall. Insane Amy, the Duelist Gladiator, with a Enrage 3. Very much like B-Dub's attack. We're going to let it hit. Blue, blue, red. Blue, blue, and red for Amy. That's the end of round number 1, everybody. Let's go over to round number 2. B-Dub, you got boss out. It is round number 2. You're up. MIR with about a 50-point lead. Not even. They got about half of a block. All right, B-Dub's going to go with the Pet Repel. V-Day loaded to the wall. All right, V-Day loaded to the wall. B-Dub. Insane V-Day. She takes down the rest of Fly Rod's block and less than 25% remaining on the next one. That block is barely holding on. And B-Dub with the Pet Repel. All right, let's kick it over to Ocean Man. Ocean Man has boss out. So no pets for Ray. After Ocean Man, we go back to Moonshot. Team MIR has used 1 blue. That's it. No other teams used anything yet. All right, Ray is going to put a stun bomb on Kel. She's just wearing it for now. Standard ammo, red glob to Moonshot's boss. All right, Ray putting a bomb on Kel and taking a shot at Jason's boss. MIR, any response to either of those? All right, Kel, you have a stun bomb on you, and Moon, your boss, is happily sitting at 81%. Standard attack from Ray, doing a little bit of damage there, 81%. So stun bomb, standard ammo, red glob to Moon's boss. Let's kick it over to Moonshot. Moonshot, you're up. Moonshot also has a pet out. Standard ammo, red glob to Ocean Man's boss. And dust smoke to the bomber. Amy's putting a little dust smoke over there. So your damage is going to be nerfed as long as that dust smoke is there. And Moonshot's going to go standard ammo, red glob. So this looks like a mirror attack. Not quite. Moonshot hitting with a big upgraded Wrath. taking Ray's boss down to 74. 74. Let's kick it over to Tiny. Tiny, you're up, and at the beginning of your turn, Rodney goes over, steals that red block, giving you a nice 50-point shot. Putting you only about 50 points behind. So we'll go to Tiny, Kel, Craven, Fly, and Amy. All right, she's going to go Bert to Fly Rod. Just to break that seal. Well, actually won't break that seal to get rid of that red aster. So Tiny goes Bert to Fly Rod, gets rid of red aster. Red aster is going to deal 10 points and get rid of Tiny's seal. Tiny losing an early seal from the 10 points. Aster's out of play. But he is going to drop Pet Repel. And F4 V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Tiny Meticulous. Insane Tiny F4. All right, we are going to... Oh, we're going to wait. Red blue from Bonnie. All right, second blue for Team MIR. Shutting them down on the wall early. Tiny, you are taking 10 this time. Your absorption kicked off because it's round number 2. Tiny down to 90. That is 2 blues for Team MIR. All right, let's kick it over to Kel. Kel at the beginning of her turn. Rod will steal that red block. And we're going to reset Kel's wall. First wall for Team MIR. Yes, Rod did get a block. All right, we got Kel, Craven, Fly Rod, and Amy. All right, Kel's going to send a red Curtis over to the wall. She liked that move. going to look pretty much like the one before. However, second wall could have different health than the first wall. Black and a little bit of green. And she plays Pet Repel, and Dime says, wait. We shall wait. Kel is going F4 Crush loaded to the wall. Dime's going to play red-blue. Kel's going to lose her seal. Dime stops the F4 Crush loaded. Red Curtis hits, does what he does. Kel plays a Pet Repel. The F4 Crush loaded to the wall is denied. Let's kick it over to Craven. Got Craven Light, Fly Rod, and Amy, and then we bring in the second unit. Team SLY's used 1 red-blue. Team MIR's used 2. Craven Light's going to play Pet Repel to go with this seal. I will say playing Portals has helped some of these players so much in Faction Wars. So I know it's an extra day, but if you guys can get out for duels Saturday night, it will sharpen your gameplay like you won't believe. I've seen the difference between night and day, some of these players that play Portals every week. So Craven Light is going to play Rex to Moon. Rex is going to get rid of Moon's Pet Repel. And Craven's going to go F5 D30 loaded to the wall. MIR. Third time's a charm. Bonnie says, wait! We don't want you removing those 2 red blocks. These are big attacks coming up. SLY putting on some early heat with the wall. Very impressive start for both teams. Ooh, Fly Rod. Fly Rod wants a little bit of redirection. SLY, you've got a Judas redirecting an F5 D30. Amy's going to evoke it, so that means half of it will hit. So that is 1 charge of evoke. So it'll minimize the damage. So we're going to resolve it on MIR's wall, and it is going to be green, blue, blue. Green, blue, blue. Hits for half. Fly Rod has used his legendary Is SLY trying to pull all these out early, maybe? Fly Rod, you're up. Fly Rod, and then Amy Bones, who is in the dust smoke. Fly Rod's going to play Rod. He's going to stack some vile smoke to Amy. Amy has to get rid of your seal. Amy is in the vial and the dust. She's got Faith out. She doesn't take any damage. And he's going to go standard V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Fly Rod's going to get blue. And he's going to get some red. He is insane. No juice to it other than insanity. All right, Amy, you got a lot of stuff going on here. Final move of round number 2, and then we kick it over to round number 3. We bring in the second unit players, and we're going to cap a lot of flags in turn number 3. Couple of base attacks out there, some feelers. We saw Ray's Boss go down to 74. We saw Moons go down to 81. Both still in pretty good shape. I think those attacks were more to test the waters a little bit rather than take those bosses out. If you're not playing tonight, whether you're Julia, Valar, Dal, Ron, Jim, Trigger, take some very copious notes tonight because you'll see these teams in the playoffs more than likely. All right. Dimes is going to play Bert to Fly Rod. He's going to get rid of his seal. All right. Dimes isn't in the game. Amy. Tiny. All right. Bones going to max seal Tiny. And she's going to blue spark V-Day Crush to the wall. Now there's vial smoke and there's dust smoke. So the blue spark V-Day Crush to the wall is going to barely get you a red block. Even though you're insane, you do take down a red block. All right. And that is the end of the second round. Great team play by both teams. I am going to kick it over to the home team. B-Dub, give me your substitutions, please, in round number 3. And Dimes, if you can have your substitution. All right. B-Dub is heading over to the sidelines. We're going to bring in Riley. All right. I never said it like that. It's an ongoing joke. If you guys don't know, I've always said Riley. And for some reason, Kel said that I pronounced her name Riley. So now I kind of do it intentionally. Just so you know. Amanda is going to come in at Rover. So you got Samurai and Unforeseen, both in the game. All right, let's kick it over to Dimes. Dimes, what you got? Joe in for Amy. All right, Amy heading over to the sidelines. The Animal. And Animal, you're coming into some stuff, man. You got a dust smoke there, and you got some bile smoke. Will's coming in for Ray. Amy, Faith is out of play, by the way. And Dime's going to Rover 2. Ocean Man gives him a high five on the way out. Will heading over to defense. And Dime's going to Rover 2 over here in that zone. All right, we're going to round 3. Here's the order. Pay close attention because we got a few changes. All right, we got Samurai will kick it off. Then we go to Will. Then we go to Moonshot. Then we go to Tiny. Then we go to Kel. Then Craven. Then Flyrod. Then Joe. Then Amanda. Unforeseen. Then Will. No. Then Dimes. Dimes. Amanda and then Dimes. Again, let me do this again. Samurai, Will, Moon, Tiny, Kel, Craven, Flyrod, Joe, Unforeseen, and Dimes. All right, so let's start out at the beginning of the turn. Samurai, you cap Bonnie's Boss on Main Street. So MIR getting their first flag of the game. And I just gave it to SLY. MIR getting their first flag of the game. There we go. MIR 1 block and 1 flag. All right. Samurai, you're up. You got 15 seconds. All right. Samurai going after Main Street. Turn 3. Riley going after Main Street. Seal and Thrill. And V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. She is insane. That's all the buffs there. She takes down that damaged red wall. And she deals damage to the next red wall. Will, you're up. On Will's turn, Will caps Ocean Man's boss. Team SLY getting on the board. Some points. Game's pretty close, everybody. 1 flag to 1. Will, your move. We're in round number 3. We got Will. After Will, we got Moon. Then Tiny. All right, Will putting his boss in play. In turn number 3. Both players coming off the bench, they know what to do. Will's going to play his seal, his instant cast, and his mask. He's also going to back that up with a pet repel. Will with the seal pet repel combo. Will, you can't play it. You can still only play 1 smoke. Even though it's an instant cast, you can still only play 1 smoke per turn. All right, he's going to play the pet repel. All right, so Will's going to play boss, pet repel. He's going to go rival, Vega, ammo to Kel. And Kel is going to bring out the gold psycho. Not red, gold psycho. Will, they're kicking 20 points back to you. Will's sitting at 80. So he was going to go rival saber, do some damage to Kel early. They send it back with gold psycho. Will taking 20 to the dome. Moonshot at the start of your turn. You cap a second flag. All right, Moon is going to play Heal and Seal. Red Toxie to Animal. And E3 standard ammo red Glob to Animal. All right, Joe, you got some heat coming in. But Joe is not the undergeared Joe of old. Red Toxie is going to hit Joe. Not as bad, Joe. Red Toxie hitting him, taking him down to 86. He is under the effects of deadly venom. He's also standing in that dust smoke. And he's going to be standing in vile smoke. E3 standard ammo red glob, that's a little different story. That's taking Joe from base 120 down to 90 and taking his health from 86 down to 65. Joe, you're at 65 and 90. Pretty good damage there by Moonshot on turn number 1. Tiny, you're up. So animal is vile smoke, deadly venomed, and dust smoked. Tiny, Kel, Craven, Fly Rod. And then Joe. Okay, one change. Red Benny's fine. Blue Spark's fine. The grenade goat to the wall is fine. But the pet goat cannot hit the Main Street boss. That's got to hit a player. All right. So the Red Benny is going to hit Samurai's boss. Going to continue to keep hitting. Taking her boss down to 85. Blue Spark goat to the wall. Dimes. Sorry, Tiny. Tiny is insane. Blue Spark goat does take down the red block. Let's give Team SLY their first block. And Moonshot had just cast a healing seal. The goat is going to break Moonshot's seal. All right, so Tiny goes Red Benny to Main Street, goes Blue Spark with Insane, takes down a red block, and then the goat hits Moonshot and takes down his seal. All right, Kel, you're up. Kel, Craven, Flyrod, and Joe. Unforeseen, and then Dimes. All right, Kel is going to turn into a tank. All right, so she's going to activate. She's going to put Cray all up on Animal's face. Animal, you got Cray to the face. Also taking you down to 60. Animal 60 and 90. Bile Smoke to the defender area. Will, she's sending it over to you. Will has no seal, so he is taking 10. Going to drop Will down to 70 because he took the gold psycho earlier. And F5 crush loaded to the wall. All right. Tank, Cray to Animal, Vile to Defender, F5 crush loaded to the wall. It's been up there for a minute. Remember, you guys can respond after you read it. Kel taking down double red. 2 red blocks for Kel. All right, Craven, your move. Craven Light, Flyrod, then Joe. All right. Craven is going to go Portal. It is Mind, Body, and Soul. Moonshot. Craven. All right, let me get him set up. And sorry, I do not have Craven Light loaded in there. Let me get him loaded. Craven Light does start 1 level lower because he did take him into the portal. All right. This is the mind portion. I will let you guys score at home. All right, if you guys are ready, give me a 999. We're going to find out who was paying attention and maybe whose faction was paying attention. All right, this is for the mind portion. Earlier today, I teased the first ever cosmic bow. What is the bow called? Can be last name only. What is the first ever cosmic bow that we're going to introduce into the game? All right. On my screen, I have Craven Light first. Mods, can you confirm? I've got Craven Light just ahead of Moonshot. All right, Craven Light wins the mind portion. Craven Light, you are sealed, you are pet repelled, and you're at 100%. It's your move. You do get the first move. Remember, each hit will lower the player, even if it does not damage that person, will lower the player down one level. 2 rounds. Moon seems to be at a disadvantage because he does not have seals and repels. But he is one level higher. So all Craven has to do is win one of the 2. Ouch. Oh. All right. Ouch. Activate Legendary Guard. Summon Red Paw to Moon. Red Paw is going to hit Moon, take him down one level. It's going to double strike, take him down another level. It's also going to take him down to 80 health. And he is going to go Red Blaine to Moonshot, which is going to do double damage in the portal. Holy crap. Red Blaine is going to kick Moon down another level. And it's going to take Moon from 80 down to 43%. And he is going to go standard ammo red glove from Law Dog, Moon. Any response to the standard ammo Law Dog? I think Moon is busy taking him off the Christmas list. Let it hit. Moon is going to let it hit. Taking Moon from 43 down to 26%. It hits. Moon resets back to the top. Craven has one complete level on Moonshot. All right, Jason, your turn. Got Moonshot, then we go back to Craven. All right. Moon is going to go Healing Brew. All right, Moon, give me a die roll. 1, 2, or 3, 50%, 4, 5, or 6, 100%. Still turn 1, so his healing is not nerfed yet. So he does get benefit of the full heal. Moonshot, only 50%. He's staying at 76%. Moon plays Icky. Icky is going to get rid of Craven Light's Pet Repel. It's also going to drop him down 1 level. Craven, your move. You are ahead of the body. You are ahead of the soul. Each player gets 1 turn. Healing is only 25% effective this round. Craven is at 100. Moonshot's at 76. All right, red spike to Moon. Let's start with that. All right, pick a number. 1 to 6. Craven Light. Picks 4. Single damage. Gonna take Moon down to 66. Is going to drop him down one more level. F4 standard ammo, red glob. Gonna take him down another level. Gonna take him from 66 down to 48. All right, we're going to leave him at 66. Moon is going to Phantom Cape the Clone Smoke. And he's going to Red Psycho. Red Psycho is going to knock Craven down a level and also get rid of his seal. All right, Moon, your final move. All right, Moonshot gets his final move in, and I'm going to award the Portal victory to Craven because Moonshot double dipped on the legendary. He played Cape of Craven earlier and stole a boss. And he also played Phantom Cape. Never mind. You're fine then. All right. Sorry. I had that marked as a legendary. My bad. You're good. All right. Let's resolve it. I put the check mark in the wrong person. Gold Paul. All right. One sec. Gold Paul is going to hit Craven Light. It's going to hit him once. Going to hit him twice. The damage he takes from it, it's going to take him from 100 down to 70. Then he goes Vile Smoke, and Vile Smoke is going to hit and take him down to 60. But then Moonshot goes F5 standard ammo, and Craven Light goes Red Psycho, and it knocks Moonshot down 1 level, and Moonshot takes another 10. So, final score. Craven Light wins the mine portion. Craven Light wins the body 60 to 56. And Craven Light wins the soul by 1 level. Craven Light gets the portal victory. And my bad again. I had Moonshot and Jason switched up. Great match. Red Psychos all around. Moonshot used his Psycho. Craven Light got the win with his Psycho. So it looked pretty bleak, right? Like it looked like Craven Light was dominating, and then Moon made a nice run at the end. What do you guys think? You guys like portals? Portals are a lot of fun. But great job to both Craven and Moonshot. Craven loses both his seals. Both players are out of play. They cannot be targeted. All right, both players are out of play. They can't be targeted. And let's go to Flyrod. Flyrod, you're up. Awesome job. All right, Flyrod is going to go Red Icky. It's going to be a board clear. All right, we'll start with Will. Will, you're going to lose your pet repel. We'll kick it over to Tiny. Tiny, you're going to lose your pet repel. Craven's out of play. All right, go ahead, Dimes. I'm going to go ahead and resolve this, though. Unless you want to stop an Icky attack. Flyrod's Vile Smoke's going to hit Joe and take him down to 50. So Joe's sitting at 50. And Red Icky is going to take Joe down to 42. Flyrod steals a red block, 2 at the beginning of his turn. So let me get that on the board. That's the second block for Team MIR. So first things first, let's rebuild the wall. And let's give MIR a second block. All right, and Tiny's gonna TP1 it. So I'll repeat it. So Fly Rod's boss steals the block, resets the wall, MIR gets the second wall. Then he plays Red Icky and does basically a board clear. And Dimes, I got you from Red Icky taking damage as well. But you have Absorb, so you don't. So the Red Icky damage hits Will, hits Tiny, hits Joe, hits Dimes, but it doesn't hit Dimes because she absorbs it. And then F4 V-Day Crush to the wall, brand new fresh wall. Tiny is going to tank page 1. All right, we should be good. Joe, you're up. Joe, you're in Dust Smoke. Bile Smoke just hit you on Fly Rod's turn. You're deadly venomed. And you're at 42. So you got a lot of stuff going on. All right, Joe's going to summon Rod. Heal Smoke, F5, D30 loaded to the wall. All right, MIR, any response to the F5, D30 loaded to the wall? The animal is coming in with a frenzy. Animal is insane too, by the way. All right, we're going to let it hit, and then we're going to go to Amanda. Amanda, it's your turn. Animal, I'm giving you scoring here. Black, green, green, blue, and another blue. He's F5. Animal like a beast. All right. Amanda is going to steal Dime's boss. You're absolutely right, Moon. Hold on a second. I'll get back to that in a second. Thank you. That's a good call. I gave Joe full damage. I did not deduct either one of those. So I'll get back to Joe. Thank you. All right, boss to their flag. Let me get Amanda's boss set up and the turn that she cast it. So we got Riley on Main Street, cast turn 3. Will cast this turn as well. Their flag. Amanda cast boss as well. Steel Dime's boss. And then Amanda's going to move to the DZ. All right, now I'm going to go back to Joe's blocks. Joe went F5. He heel smoked. And he has Dust Smoke as a nerf and Cray as a nerf. Joe, your wall damage, black, green, green. Some of the blue. All right, that blue wall has been damaged. But Joe, you got a pet on your face. You're standing in Dust Smoke. However, you did get a nice heal back to 100%. And you're no longer under the effect of deadly venom. But the smoke is still there. All right, Will, your turn. Will, your move. And we'll finish out round number 3. No. Dimes, your move. Sorry, Will. Scratch that. Dimes, your move. Then we go back to Samurai. Then we go to Will. Portal's got me all shook up, everybody. That was a good portal. Good move by Amanda to move back to the DZ, too. Very well done. Dimes will finish out round number 3. Priestess Dimes. I love it. Dimes just became a priestess. Great gameplay tonight, too. Seal smoke for Dimes. F5 Patty loaded to the wall. All right, any response to the F5 Patty from Dimes? Remember, she just came in the game. She gets all of her initial buffs. Gladiator, Duelist, Insane, F5 Patty. Fly Rod is going to go tank page 1. Fly Rod using his tank ability. Dimes drawing it out. That's the end of round number 3. Just a quick update. MIR's used 2 blues and both psychos. They have no psychos and they have 1 blue remaining. And SLY's used 1 blue and 1 psycho. All right, we're going to kick it over to Samurai. Samurai. Second round for your boss on Main Street. All right, Samurai's going to put a Pet Repel and F5 Crush loaded to the wall. Pet Repel, F5 Crush loaded. And after Samurai, we will go to Will. Will sitting at 70%. Also has a boss out. Let it hit. Stop it. Dime says wait. MIR has a wall advantage, a flag advantage. SLY has a portal advantage. Craven Light's going to play red-blue. Second blue of the game. Blues are now 2-2. And at 10 points of damage is going to get rid of Samurai's Seal. Still has a pet repel. And that is correct. Craven Light cannot play red-blue, so it needs to be somebody else in play. Craven Light and Moonshot are both in the portal. Will plays it. Perfect, thank you. So Samurai gets the pet repel, throws the grenade at the wall. Will plays the red-blue. Will, you're up. Final move of the first half, Will. Yeah, you can you delete yours, Craven? All right, Will is going to go heal and seal. Will is in the Vile Smoke. He'll take the damage on Kel's turn. Law Arrow to Kel from the Chameleon. All right. Let it hit. Or stop it. You got no more psychos. Will going to go the AP Arrow with Decay, which will keep Kel from sealing until she heals. Brand new arrow introduced today, the Law Arrow. All right, they're going to let it hit. Kel, you're going from 194 base from Will's hit down to 174. And from the Chameleon, taking you down to 90. And you cannot seal or get the effect of the seal because you are decaying until you heal yourself. So Will heal and seal, Law Arrow to Kel. And after Will's turn, we go over to Moonshot, who we skip. And then we go to Tiny. Moonshot and Craven are both a turn ahead of everybody. So we skip Moon and go to Tiny. Correct. Tiny's boss is out, so you get no additional pets. But your Benny does hit Samurai's boss, takes it down to 70. If it's killed, you'll get all that health back. So Red Benny doing a little bit of work on the boss. After Tiny, we go to Kel. After Kel, we go to Craven, who we skip. All right. Tiny's going to go E3 Patty to the wall. Gotcha. E3 Patty loaded. They're going to let it hit. Blue. 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 And some red. Tiny working on the red wall. All right, Kel, beginning of your turn. Your Vile Smoke hits Will, gets rid of his seal. We go Kel. Craven. All right, Kel is going to Rage Potion. With Patty loaded to the wall. Standard Rage. All right, we'll let it hit. Black, green, green. Blue. Barely. Craven, we go to you, we skip you, and we go to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, your final move of the first half. After Fly Rod, we go to Animal. Fly Rod, Heal and Seal. V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Blue, blue. And some red for Fly Rod. Animal, you're up. You got Cray on your face. And you got Vile and Dust Smoke. Going to remove Cray. It's going to jump back up on your face. well, you have to kill it. You either leave it on and it nerfs your damage 50%, or you kill it and you can't attack the wall. So animal's gonna. So it's your fight. Maybe SLY, you guys can help him out. You have a pet on your face that is going to nerf your damage 50%. And it's also your final turn of the first half. So you either leave it on and attack the wall, or you kill it and you don't attack the wall. But if you leave it on, you're going to do less damage. But if you kill it, you're not going to. Okay, that works. He's going to summon Blitz to his face. it's my favorite move. All right. Animal's going to blitz his own face. Heal and seal. F4 loaded to the wall. That works. So you get the seal, but you still get the nerf from the dust smoke. So red block, and you get some of the red block. And you got a seal for now. All right, let's go over to Unforeseen, and we'll finish it off with Deadly Dimes. So Animal basically gets a red block for the F4. He does get some damage to the next one, even with the 25%. Amanda and then Dimes. All right, Amanda's going to take a big shot on Will's boss. It's at 100% now. And Animal does get another 50 for Rod. Perfect. Yep, you're good, Animal. You get 50 for Rod, and you get 50 for the wall. All right. Amanda, S6, Vesta Bow, yellow arrow to boss at our flag. All right. The yellow arrow is just going to do standard damage to boss. So you'll get the Vesta Bow and you'll get the damage. But just like a fire arrow is not going to set boss on fire, the S6 is going to hit Will's boss hard. S6 Vesta with yellow arrow Will. It's taking Will's boss down to 68%. 32% shot from Unforeseen. Very nice. Correct. All right, Dimes. Finish out round number 1. All right. Dime's going to go Arc Spark, Red Curtis to the wall, F4 V-Day Crush to the wall. MIR, any response to those two attacks? Arc Spark will boost the pet. It'll also boost dimes, and F4 V-Day Crush loaded. What you're going to intervene? I mean, I kind of know, but you still got to type it. The grenade. All right. Animal had taken down a red block with Rod. He had 25% nerf. He had damaged the next red block. Dimes is getting a red block with the Arc Spark Red Curtis. But the last block takes no damage because of the intervene. And that is the first half, everybody. Pretty even match. We got MIR up by a little less than a wall. And we've got SLY with a portal. Very, very even match. All right, let's go to round number, the second half, everybody. So I'm going to start with MIR. Bonnie, give me your substitutions for the second half. All right, Samurai is going to head out. B-Dub coming back in. Julie J in for Amanda. All right, let's go to Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes, who you got coming in or out? Ray heading back to Defender for Will. Ray getting in the vile smoke from Kel. Amy coming back in as bomber. Great job, Joe. Good work. Amy's in the dust and the vile smoke. Will actually stay in. One sec. All right. Craven will be out. Will be back in. Moon at defender. All right. I think we're good. All right. Maps look good, everybody. We got B-Dub, then Ray, then Moonshot, then Tiny, then Kel, then Will, Wheel. Now Wheels. All right. After Will, Fly Rod, Amy, Julie J, then Dimes. All right. I think that's everybody. Okay, turn 5, everybody. We're going to start out with turn number 5. Tiny's Benny drops off. And Samurai's Boss does cap. That is the 3rd flag for Team MIR. B-Dub, you're up. B-Dub and then Ray. Real quick, MIR has one blue, no psychos. SLY has 1 psycho and 1 blue. B-Dub moving to Main Street. She stops by the telescope. What do you see, B-Dub? Looks like Jupiter. All right, B-Dub to Main Street. Turn number 5. All right, should be tied up for a little bit. All right, let's kick it over to Ocean Man. Ocean Man, you're up. And Ray, you actually cap Will's boss. It'll cap on your turn. So, second flag for Team SLY. Three flags to two. Two walls to one. One portal to zero. Ray's going to go Dust Smoke to Kel. Very, very close match, everybody. Still anybody's game. Red Toxie to Kel and Pine Arrow to Kel. Red Toxie is going to get rid of Kel's Pet Repel. And Pine Arrow to Kel. Going to deal Deadly Venom and Permanent Venom. Remember, all players reset back to 100 at the end of the half. So, Kel, you're at 90, and you're under the effects of Deadly Venom, and you're taking 5 Permanent Venom to every attack. So Deadly Venom attacks will stack. 90 health under the effects of Deadly Venom and 5 Permanent Venom. Moonshot, you're up. The beginning of Moonshot's turn. Nothing. Actually, that's your Dust Smoke. It doesn't deal any damage. Amy's in Moonshot's Dust Smoke. Fly Rod and Kel have the vial. Moon, then Tiny, then Kel, then Will. Moon's going to play Red Aster. Max Seal Bonnie. Standard ammo, Blue Glob to Bones. Amy, you got a 33% freeze arrow coming in. Let it hit or wait. All right. She's going to evoke it. All right. Get rid of the evoke because the evoke will still have the freeze effect. So Dimes is going to use her Priestess ability and prevent the attack. So no freezing damage for Amy. Red Aster for Moon, Max Seal for B-Dub, and Prevented Arrow. Tiny, your move. We got Tiny Kel and Will. Tiny Kel and Will. Tiny is going to activate the Cosmic Heart. And if you guys did not know, that was sent from Craven Light permanently to Tiny. Cosmic Heart is going to lock down Julie J's Judas. Red Curtis to the wall. V-Day Crush to the wall. Not going to be a problem for one red block. All right, we're going to reset. Second wall for Team SLY. Walls are 2-2. Looks like we got a fresh target up there. All right, Julie J's Judas is locked down. Red Curtis and the V-Day Crush. Certainly some overkill, but Tiny says better safe than sorry. Kel, you're up. You are Deadly Venom, Permanent Venom, Standing in Dust, and Decayed. And wearing a stun bomb. Kel's going to play Red Nolan. Heal and Seal. So she is no longer Deadly Venomed and no longer Decayed. You do not get the Seal. You had no ability to seal. The Heal and Seal is a simultaneous cast. The heal does not take precedence over the seal. So the heal of the Heal and Seal does get rid of the decay, but the seal does not activate. You are in Dust Smoke. It is a damaged red wall. You do take down a red block. Will, you're up. We're in round number 5, everybody. Will is up. Then we go to Fly. Then we go back to Amy. All right, Will doesn't like that red Aster up there. So, Will summons Bull to Moon. The 10 from red Aster hits Will. Will's health did reset because it was halftime. So, Will, you are down to 90 from the red Aster. And Will is going F4 V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Team MIR. let it hit or wait, and then we will go over to fly rod afterwards. MIR starting to gain some flags. SLY starting to catch up on the walls. All right, we're going to let it hit. Go over to fly rod. Fly rod, your move. Will resolving the F4 V-Day crush. Taken down. Black. Green, green. Blue, blue. Insane Will with the F4 V-Day crush. Taking it all the way down to half blue. We'll kick it over to fly rod. Fly rod, your vial smoke is going to hit Amy for 10%. She's down to 90. And he knows how to do a follow-up, doesn't he? Gold Rufus to Bones, V-Day crush to the wall. SLY Bones has a gold Rufus going in. It's a 1-6 knockout punch. Will's going to use the eye ring, says nope. Going to stop it. Amy not taking the gold Rufus and not rolling for the knockout. And fly rod going V-Day crush loaded to the wall. All right, we'll let fly rod hit. Fly rod taking down a red block. All right, let's kick it over to Amy. Amy, your move. You got vial, you got dust, and save the evoke. Already resolved the damage. You can play it on another turn, but you still have it. Let's go. Next move. Moving on. That attack was up there like 2 minutes. Summon boss to their chest. All right, Amy playing boss. Her boss kind of went under the radar a little bit. Boss in turn 5. So you got B-Dub in turn 5 on Main Street. We got Amy making a move as well. She's going to drop Unholy Smoke and go F4 Patty loaded to the wall. All right, So Amy's getting rid of both the smokes. And Julie J is using red-blue. That is the final blue for Team MIR. So even though Amy didn't get any damage, she got that last move. So she summons Boss, drops the Unholy, goes F4 Patty to the wall, trying to make big moves on the wall. Julie J plays red-blue, which is also going to kick 10 points back to Amy and take her down to 80. All right, we go over to Julie J, and on Julie J's turn, she caps Amanda's Boss. For a fourth flag. And just like clockwork, she's going to send a Boss over. Just like a machine. Boss in turn 5. B-Dub capping the chest. Julie J sending a Boss over. Vile Smoke to Amy. Just got out of the Vile Smoke. And F4 V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Would take double red. Amy evokes it. They're getting one red instead of two. One red remaining. All right, dimes, your move. We go dimes, and then we go round number 6. Round number 6 will be the last round of 5 players. Back and forth match. MIR getting control of the flags finally. SLY making a move on the walls. MIR is out of blues. SLY one remaining. Silver Spark Gold Benny to Julie J's Boss. All right. This one is going to hurt a little bit. Team MIR, there's a Silver Spark, Gold Benny, and a few standard ammo with red glob. All right, we're going to let them hit. All right, Julie J's Boss. Silver Spark Gold Benny. Taking your boss from 100% down to 70%. And it will continue to hit. That's a big fuse. Fuse, red glob, taking your boss from 70% down to 19%. 51% damage in one shot from Dimes with a red upgraded to the moon fuse. Julie J's Boss is at 19%. All right, let's kick it over to B-Dub. B-Dub, we skip her turn. She's capping the flag. We go to Ocean Man. There were a lot of weapon upgrades this weekend. Just a lot. Trust me. I was working on it for 20 hours. Ray dropping Unholy Smoke. Playing Rod. F4 standard red glob to Julie J's Boss. Rod, F4 standard ammo, red glob. MIR. Stop it or let it die, because it's going to die. All right. They say let it turn into chicken. Tiny loses his Gold Benny. I think Gold Benny did its job. And Boss is gone. Dimes and Ray, 2-turn combo. Very nice. All right, let's kick it over to Moonshot. Moonshot, you're up. Moonshot, then Tiny. He's going to play Rod, Heel and Seal, and Plum Arrow to Amy. Amy's going to play Red Psycho. That is the final Psycho for Team SLY. Moon taking 10, dropping him down to 90. He does get Rod, and he does get Heel and Seal. All right, let's kick it over to Tiny. Moon, you'll get that 10 back that you just lost from the Heel and Seal. So Red Psycho will damage him. The Heel and Seal will heal him. We got Tiny. Then we got Kel. Then we got Will. Certainly feeling like a championship type of match. May see these teams playing next week or the week after. Next week, we got our final 2 regular season games. That Monday after next week, a week from this Monday, we have our Max Awards. And then Wednesday night, St. Patrick's Day, we start the Crypt Tournament. Blitz to Kells Nolan. Rage, St. Patty's Day, loaded to the wall. All right, Rage Potion, Insane, St. Patty's Day, loaded. We're going to let it hit. Blue. Red. And some red. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, you're up. All right, Kel playing the Unholy Smoke. Goes away. Silver Spark, Red K9. And Patty to the wall. Kel, is that loaded or unloaded? It is loaded. All right, I think it's a little overkill. That wall's going down. Let's rebuild it. Third block for Team MIR. It ain't going to stop it anyway, Amy. And Kel, you're going to lose your K9 because the wall is gone. K9 will continue hitting the wall until it's killed, the wall is gone, or it's dismissed. So the wall disappeared, K9 disappears as well. Will, you're up. Will, Fly Rod, Amy, Julie J, and Dimes. And it will be our final round of 4 players. Oh, Sly's going to start making their run. Here it is. Hold tight, everybody. We got a nail biter. Will's going to play Rod. There's only one problem with that, though. F5 V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Julie J is going to prevent it. Who wants to tell Will what the problem is with that rod he just cast? You know what? It's a regular season game. It's a good time to do it. Will's not a starter, so when Will goes to the bench, his rod will disappear. Rod doesn't stay out. All right, Julie J is going to prevent Will's damage to the wall. The F5 V-Day Crush. Fly Rod, your move. We got Fly Rod, then we got Amy. Dust to Bones. Putting more dust over there. Amy, you take 10 from Fly Rod's Vile Smoke. Wait. Hold on. Never mind. That's Julie J's Vile Smoke. You don't take that 10. My bad. You're still at 80. That's Julie J. All right, so Dust. Fly Rod's going to play Red Nolan. V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Now she uses the Medic Page 3, and that's actually a good Medic Page 3. So Fly Rod's going V-Day Crush. So because Amy is taking half of it, Fly Rod, you are going to get rid of black, green, and some of the green. Black and green for Fly Rod. Amy, you're going from 80 down to 68. Amy, it's your turn. Amy, Julie J, and dimes. I think Amy might be hitting some serious lag, everybody. Got Amy, Julie J, Deadly Dimes, and then we go to our round of 4. Pretty quick, smooth match. You cannot go Heal Potion and Grenade. Remember, Heal Potion is a full turn. So heal or throw the grenade. All right, Thrill and Seal. That's nothing like a Heal Potion. We got to get some of those moves cleaned up, guys, especially before the tournament. In the tournament, I'm definitely going to crack down on that. If you type it and it's wrong, you're going to lose it. So I suggest you guys get together and make sure your moves are sharp. Thrill and Seal, Patty loaded to the wall. All right, we're going to give her With the Dust. She's got Nerf from the Dust, Insane, 25% less damage. Red block. All right. Let's go over to Julie J. Julie J and then dimes. Thrill and Insane, but she lost to 25%, but she threw the highest grenade in the game. The Patty, she got it. Blitz to Ocean Man's Rod. All right, Ocean Man, your rod got blitzed. It's gone. F5 V-Day Crush loaded to the wall from Julie J. Team SLY. Any response? And after Julie J, we got Deadly Dimes. I got you, Dimes. Last round's going to go really quick, so Ocean Man. Ocean Man, delete yours. We're going to use Tiny's. Tiny's going to go red, blue to Julie J. Small amounts of damage. But the big thing is going to stop that big wall attack from Julie J. All right. That is Dimes. Dimes, you get the final move in round 6. And then we go to 1 round of 7. We're going to cap a couple flags. And it's going to be a speed round. All right, yeah, flip-flop it then. Ocean Man, put your red, blue. Tiny, delete yours. All right, Dime's going to blitz Fly Rod's Nolan. Dust to the bomber area. Kel, welcome. You're about to get some more dust. Just when you thought you were dust free. And E3 Patty to the wall. MIR, your call. Let it hit. It is a Patty. It's not a D30. It's not a V-Day Crush. Dime's taking double red to finish off the third wall. Three walls to 3 walls. All right. That's the end of round number 6. Let's get all the starters in. Will and Rod, we hate to see you go. Man, we needed that around earlier. Love you, Will. Craven Light. Coming back in the rover position. Dimes, hasta la vista. Julie J, great job as always. Very pro. All right, we got the starters in. Buckle up, everybody. We got a good close match going down to the wire. Let's start it out with B-Dub. B-Dub is going to capture flag number 5. MIR trying to do it a different way tonight. Fifth flag, B-Dub gets transported back to the rover position. That is the end of her move. Ocean Man, your final move of the night. Amy's boss will cap at the end of the game. Neither team has a blue remaining. Might be some cooldowns left. But if you want to prevent something and you have a prevention, type it, because once we get damage resolution, it ain't going to be calculated. Ocean Man's final move of the night. We got Ocean, Moon, Tiny, Kel, Craven, Fly, and Amy will finish out the match. Do not double dip on your potions. You know, if you've used an Enrage 3 or Fury 4, you cannot use an S6. If you used an S6, you can't use a regular potion. Ocean Man playing Blitz to Moonshot's Rodney. And Moonshot all right, so V-Day loaded to the wall. Yep. No worries. All right. MIR, he does not have a potion. So do you still want to play Tank Page 1 or do you want to retract it? It's a V-Day loaded. It's still going to hit hard. But do you want to retract it and wait, or do you want to stop Ray's grenade? All right, they're still going to stop it. So Ocean Man leaving the DZ, and they're going to prevent it from happening. So they shut down his V-Day loaded. All right, Moon, you're up. Moon, Tiny Kel, Craven, Flyrod, and Bones. Cray to Bones, Gold Spark to Tiny. We now have Tiny, and Bones in the dust, and the Cray. Very strategic there at the end. All right, Tiny, your move. Kel's in the dust. Amy's in the dust. Amy's got Cray on the face. Tiny's going to go Cray to Kel. V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. Kel with Cray on the face. So Amy and Kel both with Cray and Dust. Dimes, V-Day Crush loaded to the wall. I'm going to say there's nothing that MIR can do about this one. So we're going to let this one hit. All right, Little Tiny. Black. Green. Green. Baby Tiny taking black, green, green. That's all you get. Your gold sparked. Kel, you got Cray and you got Dust. Kel moving to the DZ. Craven, you're up. Craven, Fly, and Amy. Craven Light. Summon Cray to Fly Rod. I love the new moves. All right. Cray goes to Fly Rod. Fly Rod is sealed. But Cray does not break the seal. Hold on one second. I don't think Cray deals damage. I'm going to double check this. All right. It wouldn't matter either way. Cray does D15 wall damage or D15 damage. So either way, Pet Repel or Seal Fly Rod, Cray's not going to hit because it does deal damage. So Cray's turn back. Max Torment Fly Rod. And E3 St. Patty's Day loaded to the wall. So Fly Rod, you are tormented. And Craven going E3 St. Patty's Day. Blue. 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 And you get some red. A lot of red, Craven Light. Almost all the red, Craven Light. Fly Rod, you're up. All right, so no pet for Fly Rod. He is going to peel the Torment. F5 St. Patty to the wall from Fly Rod. Green, blue, blue, blue. Red. Amy, your turn. Amy going to head down to the DZ. What you doing? Chilling at the Holiday Inn. She's going down to the DZ to prevent that 75 points. And that is the final move of the round. All right, good job, everybody. Relatively quick match. We got off to a little later start. We're still getting back into the flow. We're getting tournament ready. So MIR, looking pretty strong. We're going to go in and add the totals. At the end of the game, Amy does get a flag. So Amy, you do cap. That is going to give you your third flag. All right, let's get to the scorecard, everybody. Great game, good back and forth. So, want to see what we ended up with. All right. First of all, we're going to go to flags. MIR was able to cap 5 flags. $1,100 points for MIR. SLY 3 flags, 600 points. Total walls. MIR had 3 walls, SLY had 3 walls. MIR 1,050 in wall damage. SLY 1,000. Defensive zones. MIR held their defensive zone for 8 rounds. I'm sorry, 7 rounds. 175. SLY got neutralized in the final round, 150. Mind, Body, and Soul portal win. $100 points to SLY. Total score. SLY 1850. MIR 2325. So certainly MIR had a lot of answers tonight. They're able to get some good lockdown. I thought they stole some pets early. $100 points for a solo portal win. 150 points for tag team portal win. No. Whoa. Hold on. 200 points for Mind, Body, and Soul. 200 points. Portal wins. We upped them from the first season. Portal wins 150 for solo, 250 tag, 200 Mind, Body, and Soul. So 2325 MIR, 1950 for SLY. No, Mind, Body, and Soul is 200. All right. Yeah. It was good. There were some moves that were left on the table, but I think these teams are very familiar with each other. And you know what? I may have. So, yeah, Ray, I may have given you solo portal points last week as well. So I'll double check that. If I did, I will get it adjusted. So a couple of things that Torment is likely going to change for the jungle, so stay tuned. It's more than likely going to be a permanent effect, so I would collect your Torment smokes now. meaning that you won't be able to peel it off. That if you get tormented, you will not be able to enrage the next turn. So that's going to, I would make sure you have a few of those. Again, you won't be able to spam torment anyone. But I'm still working on the details of torment, whether or not it will. That's going to be the only thing, is that's why I haven't put it in play yet, whether it'll be a dot or whether it'll be something that you have to heal. But it will change. Because right now, torment can be really, really good, but right now all it really does is keep you from playing a pet. But if it could keep you from enraging for a turn, it's going to be huge. So there'll be more to come on that. Once again, though, great match. Everybody super, super solid tonight. Big shout out to MIR. 9-1. They do it a lot of different ways. I know it's a challenge for you guys because every time you play MIR, you're like, how do we have to go about it? Because they can mix it up. But certainly, very well-rounded performance tonight. Also, what did you guys think about that fuse damage? Was that crazy or what? Dimes, how did you like the upgrade? So it's also just in time. I'm going to say this, and there's a lot of different ways to win the matches. But if you got really high-powered weapons and you're not using them, you might want to think about using them. We saw tonight there were instances where there were big, big damage. So, Moonshot said, invite everybody over to MIR Manor. You know, it's not a castle raid. But we will put it up on the screen for you guys. They like to have everybody over to the trophy room. You guys will see I added a new addition to MIR's championship mantle. All right. I am going to wrap it up. It's about 12:30, everybody. As I said, we got a little bit of a late start. There were a lot of upgrades. No, the portal, this is the asylum rings. That's what I just added. So, as a reminder, no stream tomorrow night. We're not doing the celebration. We're going to do that a week from Monday. I will be available to finish up your upgrades tomorrow. And if you have additional upgrades, send those over to me as well. And I can't wait to get all the new Warlord pets in there. And as a reminder, you will get a Warlord skin. And you will be able to use that skin to upgrade the helmet starting on Monday. Warlord helmet will be released on Monday. Congratulations to the early Warlords. Take a look at your gear. I'll be finishing out the event for Friday. Friday night is the Tome event. Saturday is Portal or Duels. Sunday is Level Up. And Monday is big faction war match. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Enjoy the evening. Great job to both teams. And we'll get a little bit more sharp. Tournament's right around the corner. So we got a couple more practice games to really get it going. And then after next week, we've got Max Awards on Monday. We start the tournament on Wednesday. And then we've got the Bazaar that weekend as well. So, wow. A lot of cool stuff. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy, and great job once again to both teams.
Wife material.
Ooh, baby.
Yes, so me I say.
Sexy lady.
Steer.
Pretty baby.
Tell him.
Prettiest girl that I've ever seen. Like a girl from a magazine.
From the magazine, you know.
You're the girl with a triple crown. You're the talk on the town.
Shout the talk of the town.
Sexiest girl that I've ever seen.
Steer.
Like a girl from a magazine. Whoa.
So me I say.
You're the girl with a triple crown. You're the
You must have a girl. You must have a baby. Girl, you got it going on. On. Girl, you turn me on. Sexy girl. Girl, you got it going on. On. Woman, you turn me on. Woman, me say me want you beside me. Just to be me wifey. Me love you more than Bunty love me side. Woman, you love, keep me lively. Nothing can divide me. So tell dirty heart them to avoid me. Because
Sexy little figure, you want like summer. Girl, you want take it to them.
take it to them.
The fashion where you're in and no self and no pizza. You want bring it to them. You're so fine.
from my head top one shoes where she walk man.
Young one like me play.
You see me, I say?
One more time, yeah.
Real woman me a talk about you know.
Love on your body design. Girl, you impress me with your beauty. You're so sexy. Whoa, yeah.
She's so
What's your
beautiful.
number? Can I come over? What's your name,
You listen to girl. Girl, I feel a pain in my shoulder. So I'm coming over to make you rub me down. Girl, me say me heart a bubble over. Can't wait to see my lover just to cool me down.